Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chad from UtvWindowTint.com, and Travis and I recently got the opportunity to film a install on a 2023 Can-Am Defender Limited. So here's the windshield. This will work for 2020s to 2023s. All the windshields on those models are all the same. The sides are not, just to give you a heads up. So let's get right into it. Anytime you buy anything from UtvWindowTint.com, it'll come in a box similar to this. There'll be more packing material in it, of course, but all the window film will be rolled up. Each roll will have two pieces. You have your clear liner, that's where the adhesive of the window film sticks to, and then, of course, the window film itself. You can see Travis unwrapping it a little bit here. All these clips are recorded in real time, but I want to show you we're starting off right here, cleaning the exterior of the window. We're doing this to keep any dirt off. You can see on the hood of the machine, it is a brand new machine, but it's not the cleanest. So Travis is just here cleaning the exterior of the windshield. Now you see why exterior cleanliness is really important. You know, you got to get your machine and your gaskets as clean as possible. Travis has sprayed soapy water on the windshield, and now he's laying the film out with the backing being out. So the film, not the non-adhesive side of the film, is right against the glass of the windshield itself, and the backing material will be facing you, the clear liner. Now he's got a little bit more soapy water on there, and he's going to anchor the windshield to the window by getting just a bit of water out of the windshield in between the film and the windshield itself with a squeegee. Travis is using all professional tools here, professional squeegee. We sell similar ones on our website. We don't have a spray bottle. He has what's called a keg. It's just full of soapy water. It's just pressurized. You just don't have to pump it all the time. Hold a couple of gallons at a time. Don't be afraid to use water. You'll see in the video, you check the floor in the later videos and stuff, and you'll see there's water all over the place. You'll see later in the video the dash itself. Right here, Travis is just cutting a section of the liner out where the hinge is for the flip-up windshield. Just going to make the install a little bit easier. Travis right here is getting ready to do what's called the reverse peel. You see him peel the liner back. The film is stuck and anchored to the windshield, exterior of the windshield. It is not the adhesive side. So he peels the liner back and he sprays it with some soapy water, just half of it. He's going to get the outside and just kind of smooth that liner out a little bit. He's going to go to the passenger side of the windshield, pull the liner back a little bit again, about halfway, spray it, just get some soapy water in between the liner and the film itself. Again, the film is not stuck to the windshield right now. It is just on the exterior, just getting it ready. He's going to do what's called the reverse roll. You'll see then Travis smooths that out a little bit, just gets the liner a little smooth, gets a little bit more soapy water on the outside, and he's going to roll this up. And the way he rolls it is the film will be on the outside and the liner will be on the inside. So the film, the non-adhesive side of the film, will be facing you, and he just kind of picks it up right there. And in the next clip coming up here in a second, we'll move to the inside of the machine, and you'll see him install this window film on the inside of the machine. All right, welcome to the inside of the machine, and Travis just gets the rear view mirror out of the way. You'll see the dash. I'll show you a little bit later in this clip. This dash is going to be soaking wet. Don't be afraid of water, but you'll see Travis getting the windshield prepped. He's got a single edge razor blade. He's putting soapy water on the inside of the windshield, and he's going to scrub this machine, this windshield, the inside with the razor blade. Every inch of this thing, I can't overemphasize how clean your window and your gaskets has to be. This is a brand new machine. It's not the cleanest, but it hasn't been detailed for the customer yet, but it is brand new, and he still has to clean all the gaskets. That's where you're going to get all your dirt and your contamination from, is from your gaskets or something that's on the windshield. But you'll see he goes around all the edges with a single edge razor blade. He scrapes the whole windshield, and you'll be able to feel if there's grit on there. You actually, when you're doing this, you can hear it as well too if there's any grit on the inside. But he'll clean that whole machine. You'll see this as a constant theme. Again, I can't talk to you about how clean you have to get it. Don't be afraid to use soapy water. He's got a blue plastic Scotch Brite pad or plastic scrub pad, and he is scrubbing the inside of the windshield, and you can see the soap kind of doing its thing in the soapy water there. But he's going to scrub that to make sure there's no contaminants on the windshield itself. Again, if you have a machine that is not brand new, you're still going to want to do the same thing. You might want to do it several more times. Then he's going to squeegee this dirty water, this water that was used to scrub the window, off of the inside of the windshield itself. It just takes a little bit. Again, mind the corners and mind the gaskets. Just make sure you're getting all the dirt off of everywhere that you can, because you'll see that in between the glass and the film once you install. It's going to be really difficult to be too clean. Plus, I guess clean machine, your wife's going to thank you, or your girlfriend, or somebody's going to thank you for it. Again, just getting all the edges, making sure everything's clean. You'll see him get some more, this more soapy water from his keg that he's just going to apply to the inside of the windshield again. You'll see the dash is starting to get a little soaked. If you're worried about that, go ahead and put a towel down on your dash. We weren't overly concerned about it in this situation. I also have to tell you too, this was in Wisconsin in late January, and first thing in the morning, you can see the snow outside. It was about 10 degrees, so you'll see a couple of fingers do show up on this. We'll talk about that a little bit later, and I'll show you exactly how to get those out of your windshield. But you can see Travis is squeegeeing the inside of this windshield once again, just to make sure he's getting all the dirt or possible contaminants out. In his left hand, he's got the rolled up, reverse rolled windshield tint. He sprays some soapy water back on the windshield again, and he's going to do what's called a reverse roll. So he's going to start with the left side, or the driver's side of the inside of the windshield. He's going to pull the liner back, exposing the adhesive side of the window film while putting the window film on there. It isn't the easiest thing to do. It's not as difficult as I'm making it sound right here, because you can see there he's grabbing the liner and just kind of moving the roll, and then kind of using his hand to just put the film on the inside of the windshield, allowing it to stick to the inside of the windshield with the soapy water, working his way right around where the rearview mirror and your radio and everything are in these Can-Am Defenders. You can see how he's reverse rolling it again, just getting the adhesive side in there, a little bit more water. Again, soapy water is your friend. Don't be afraid of it. You're not going to damage anything. And worst case scenario, your machine comes out being a lot cleaner, and your wife and girlfriend are going to love you. You got everything on there. There's no creases. You can see all the bubbles. You can see all the water. And he's going to start at the center with his squeegee. He's going to start squeegeeing all the water out. You want to do your best to get it anchored a little bit. And he's going to take a look at his edges to make sure that there's no gaps. Make sure everything's centered. Make sure that it's not leaning one way or the other, so that the window tint does a full coverage. Once he's happy with where the windshield film itself is placed, he's just going to continue to squeegee all the water out of in between the window film and the windshield itself. You can see him doing that here. If you look down at the bottom where the latch is for the tip out windshield, you will see two fingers appear. We call them fingers. They're just air bubbles. You'll see those appear. Again, this machine was about 10 degrees in the middle of January. You see him apply some more soapy water to it. Soapy water is your lubricant when you're squeegeeing. If you have any contaminants on your squeegee, if there's any on the window film, whatever that may be, you can end up scratching it if it's dry. So on the outside when you're squeegeeing, don't be afraid to use more soapy water. You see Travis right there just pointed out one finger that's coming out. If you had warmer conditions, those fingers would most likely not appear. If they do and you have warmer conditions, I'll still show you later in this video again how to take those out, so stay tuned. But there you go. I've got that. There's the dash. Look how much water we got on there. Here are both the fingers around the latch for the tip-out windshield at the bottom. It's the outside, so you can just kind of get a better view of them. On the inside, you just take a heat gun, not a hairdryer, just a heat gun for the heat, and a squeegee. Get it right to those fingers. That one's easier to see. The second one here is a little bit more difficult, but there is one there. Put a little bit of heat on it, and you'll be good to go. And that's about that. You should be all set, and want to thank our friends at Hexaco Motorsports in Oshkosh. If you're looking for any BRP products, please get a hold of them. And of course, my contact info at 920-375-1360 is my cell phone. Give me a call if you like, or you can email me, chad@UtvWindowTint.com. Thank you very much, folks. Hope everybody has a great day.